Yep.
So can you explain more about the hazard, like when you do the
So the before you go into this, you think about your hazards.
okay, yeah.
So, like I said, one of your hazards is pinch and crush points. You might crush your fingers in the door because the wind might blow it closed when you're doing something. The only real control for that,
gloves and
gloves.
gloves, yeah.
To stop the vehicle moving is another big hazard.
Yeah, that's a chop
The wheel chocks.
with chops. Okay, yeah.
To stop any other sources of energy, you've got your isolator, which is where you'd
Lock
put
it.
this, turn it off, you'd put that through the hole, and you'd lock it off.
Get
That
a
way
key.
nobody can come and unisolate it
Yeah.
and turn the vehicle on.
Yeah.
On a mine site, these here go into a key register. So everybody that gets one of these, their key goes on a register.
Yeah. When you finish, just return it, then sign it back.
No, you keep this for the lifetime that you work for that job.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right.
I've got about 10 different ones of these from 10 different jobs.
Wow.
And they'll normally come with like a little tag that says danger, personal protective lock. And it'll have your name, it'll have a phone number on, because people do forget when they leave site
Yeah.
to take their locks off sometimes. Fitters are the worst for it, mechanics.
Yeah.
They'll come out, they'll lock on, they'll fix your machine, and then they'll bugger off and they'll leave their lock on the machine, and you've got to call them to come back.
Wow.
If they've left site, you actually have to get permission from the mine manager, and he might not even be on site. You have to, before anyone can go out there and actually cut it off.
So the car will stay there for 2
It'll
days.
it'll
like,
stay there for 2 days until you get permission to get it cut off.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big thing. And then you've got what they call hasps, which is a clip
Yeah.
that you can put this through, that you can have 6 locks on, so you can have like 6 people working on a piece of equipment. Every single person has to put that lock on.
Okay. Wow.
They can't just be one person put the lock on and everybody work on it, because they might take their lock off and bugger off, then it's unisolated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So generally it's the mechanics will have the hasp or something like that. If we help service the vehicle, I've got to put that on, he'll put his on.
I noticed the checklist like doesn't have the bolt when the arrow like point to one side.
Yeah,
like,
it'll just. This is a very generalised.
general. Yeah.
It'll just be like. I think it's just got wheels and tyres on here somewhere.
Oh, okay, so that's included.
Tyres, rims, studs, and wheel nut indicators.
Okay,
So that's
they
what they
all-
are. They're wheel nut indicators.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Wow. So normally it takes like 20 minutes to check every single detail.
Yeah.
Wow.
Once you've done it a few times,
So you know what to check.
you know what to
Just
check.
like,
Yeah. And that's why, like, once I've isolated it,
Yeah.
I've come and tested it.
Yeah.
That's where I start from. I start at that point and
Yeah.
work my way around.
with your eye closed, like just turn it on, like unisolated, like
Yeah.
turn it on, test it.
Everybody's got a different way of doing it.
Okay.
But I do it. I'll start at the same point every single time, no matter what vehicle it is. If it's a different LV,
Yeah.
or if it's a bulldozer, I'll start at that
Yeah.
same point on every piece of
Yeah.
machinery.
Like a routine.
Yeah, and then it just sort of ingrained in your head. I need to check this as you walk around.
Yeah. Then you will fill out the reservoir, the oil, the different parts. as well.
So on a mine site, you'd call up workshop. Workshop would come out and top
Oh,
everything
do it,
up.
Top everything, yeah. And the oil as well, and the fuel.
Now, on our site, we're not allowed to touch any of that. We're not even supposed to pull the dipsticks out.
Oh, you can't even check the level.
We're not.
But
We
you can
do,
check,
but we've been told because a lot of the machine dipsticks on that little yellow hoop, they've got like a clip,
Oh, okay.
and people just yank them and they break them. And
Yeah.
with big machines, the amount of pressure that's in there, they can actually blow the sticks back out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Any other questions?
How people like check the like brakes like that? They have to really test it like that, so they have to isolate it, unisolate it.
The brake test would probably be one of the last things you do.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you have to
Because you have to have
isolate,
the vehicle running.
unisolate.
I wouldn't do it in here. I would back out so that I'm facing down along, so that if it fails, you've got time to stop the vehicle.
Yeah.
You want a nice clear
Bigger
space to do it.
Yeah.
Like I said, with the handbrake or the park brake and an automatic, you find a slope and just put it in park, and let
Yeah.
everything else go, and just see if it holds itself there.
Okay, yeah. So when you where is the water tank used for? You got a water tank at the back.
Water tank.
Do you normally fill it up or not?
This is the first vehicle I've seen one on. That could be for
Emergency
drinking water.
drinking
emergency.
water.
A lot of mechanics will have one on their vehicle
Okay.
just for washing their hands
yeah.
and stuff.
Handy stuff. Yeah. And the spare tire, just one or two is enough. One is enough.
One on a vehicle like this is enough. If you've got like a six-wheel tipper or something like that that's
You
got
need
the
two.
4 dualies, then most sites you've got to have 2 because
Yeah.
if one blows, the one next to it usually blows
yeah.
as well, or the one directly behind it blows.
Yeah.
Yeah, apart from that, I wouldn't use that vehicle on a mine site.
Is it enough?
Yeah, it's 5 minutes.